What's going on, folks? It's your main man, Mr. Council, back with another one, Saturday Motivation. You know how we do. Show Saturday, because Saturday is the day that's uniquely your own. Most people work a 9 to 5, so by the time they get to Saturday, they feel it's necessary to take their foot off the gas. And most artists, creatives, and business minds know that Saturday is the day to put your foot on the gas and handle your business. It's cold, man. It ain't really nothing else to say. It's freezing. It's 12 degrees outside. I'm sitting out here in the car about to make a inspirational video. This has to show you guys how much I love this. We're back with another one. I'm so excited to be here. I know I'm talking trash, but it feels good to be alive. It feels good to have the ability to be able to feel that cold because you know you're still living. I have a word. I don't want to keep you long. I know I say that all the time. But I was struggling this week to figure out what to talk about, and that's why I just, at times when I do that, I just kind of step out the way and turn the camera on and let God do what he's going to do through me. I don't take credit for anything that I discuss. I feel like I'm a vessel. I feel like God is speaking through me, and I don't feel like I'm more special than anyone else. I just feel like God has messengers, and I'm just privileged to be one of them. I hear this saying all the time from Eric Thomas, one of the greats in the motivational speaking space. Incredible guy. But he's always talking about outlast the pain. Outlast the pain. And I always heard this saying, you know, growing up, you know, without pain there's no gain. But it was really hard for me to conceptualize what that actually meant until recently. And to me, God puts you through pain, or he puts you through painful experiences so you appreciate the ones when they come. Being a teacher, I'm oftentimes faced with ungrateful people. I at times have been ungrateful myself. And I think oftentimes we become ungrateful because we don't appreciate the things that God blesses us with. It almost is like an air of entitlement. We feel like we deserve certain things just because we are who we are, and that couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. God takes you through a series of journeys, a series of circumstances in your life because he's trying to teach you something. But when he's trying to teach you something, he's trying to teach, one of the most things he's trying to teach you is to value the things that you get. And I didn't always do that. And I think when God takes the simple things from you, that's when you can get yourself in the mindset of being able to appreciate just life itself. It's a lot of bad that goes on in the world. It's a lot of negative things that go on in the world, but it's just as much good. It's a lot of good that goes on here. It's a lot of good people. I mean, most people that you come across are probably going to be inherently good. Of course, there's going to be a few bad apples, and our world seems to highlight the negative more than the positive, and that's because, you know, certain people want to push a certain agenda. But if you stop and you just take a look at what you've been through, what you've accomplished, what you've come through, then you'll truly have an understanding and an appreciation for what God is trying to do for your life. And that's the season that I'm in. I'm in a real season of appreciation because I've gone through a lot in my life. I've detailed that on this channel many times. But in going through those things, oftentimes we don't truly appreciate what God has done for us. And so I want to take the time now to try to do that in my life on a regular basis. I want to show God gratitude. I want to show God appreciation. And that's why I'm trying to stay so disciplined. Because you can say anything that you want, but it's all about your actions. It's all about what you actually do that speaks to who you are as a person. See, a lot of people can be manipulative. A lot of people can say a lot of things that give the appearance of them being a particular way, even myself. But I don't want to be the type of person that just runs his mouth. I want to be the type of person that actually puts his feet behind the work that he's doing. And so coming on here doing these videos every week is therapy for myself, but I know it's somebody who's appreciating the things that I'm saying every week. I know it's somebody who's waiting for these videos because they know they're going to hear something from me that they need. And I'm not even taking that for granted. And that's why I get up, and that's why I continue to do these videos, because I know it's helping somebody. It's like I used to, when I first started, I used to focus on the numbers, my channel growing, you know, all these people watching. I watch all these content creators and they have thousands and thousands of videos. They drop a video and 15 minutes later, they got over 5,000 videos. And I watch mine for 6 or 7 days and I barely get 50. But what I'm trying to do now is appreciate the 50 that continue to come back. How many people have 50 people that they can speak to on a weekly basis? It's not too many people that can say that. That's like a small church. And so I'm appreciating the small things. So when I do get the thousands and thousands and possibly millions of views, I'll be able to truly appreciate them. Because when those things come so fast, you really don't appreciate it. You become arrogant because you think, you actually convince yourself that it's you, that you're the reason why you are where you are, and not that it's God holding you up. See, it's so many people that get all of the things in life that they that are good, and they forget who put them there. They forget the circumstances that got them there. And they just beat their chest that they're this and they're that. And they're so arrogant in the way they speak, in their aura. And they don't even understand that most people are watching them because they don't even really like them. They really hate them. And you're always going to have haters, especially when you're trying to do something good. But when you sit back and you see the arrogance of a man, it's so distasteful to me. And it's because those people truly think that it's them that has gotten them to where they are. And I don't ever want to be so big-headed to where I think this is all about me, because this has nothing to do with me. This is God putting me in position to do something great, and I never want to be able to take that for granted. I don't want to take that for granted for a second. And that's why God is not going to catapult me to where he needs me to be until he knows I'm in of that mindset. He has to hold me down. He has to keep me humble. He has to keep me in a space to where I'm always going to recognize that it's him, because that's what I'm speaking about. And I can't be speaking about the greatness of him, but then have an arrogant undertone. I don't want to be that guy. And there's so many people that are that guy because they got money and they got success, and they forget that it's all about God. That's the only reason why they're blessed to even do what they do on a regular basis. So it's important to outlast the pain, because in pain brings appreciation. And so if God has to bring on the pain, I have to accept that, because I need the appreciation. Not people appreciating me appreciating him for everything that he's done for me. He has to keep that in the forefront of my mind. So if you go through pain, just understand it's the land of appreciation. It's not to make you suffer. It's to remind you of who you are and all the things that you've been through and how strong you are to have come through all of those things. But you could not come through all those things without the grace of God being with you. So understand that no matter what you do, be great. Take your talent, take your gift, and change the world with it. But always understand in the back of your mind that it ain't got nothing to do with you. You were just blessed. That's why it's called a gift. Because God gave you something you didn't inherently deserve. But your journey throughout life proves whether you deserve to keep that gift or not. Come on. Y'all know I'm speaking truth. That's why so many people lose their gift throughout life, because they lose the appreciation. They lose their ability. They lose their influence because they didn't appreciate it in the first place. That's why when you see people fall off, it's a great pride comes before the fall, because those people are constantly beating their chest about how great they are. But they never given that outwardly praise to who it belongs to. So if I could motivate you today, outlast the pain. But understand that in that pain comes appreciation for where you are and why you're there. God is amazing if you allow him to be. Life can be great if you allow it to be. But if you're stuck, think about your mindset. Are you pouring positivity into the world despite what negative that you might be surrounded with? Or are you doubling down on the negativity and then wondering why negative things keep coming your way? Come on now. I know I'm talking to somebody. It's real times out here. People are going through it. People are surrounded by pain, but how are you going to outlast the pain? Are you going to appreciate it? Because see, most of us don't appreciate life until we become sick. When you're in your sick bed, all you want to do is be able to breathe. All you want to do is be able to just soak in the goodness of life. Take a walk and not have a clogged nose or a nasty cough. You yearn for health again. But you had to become sick to be able to appreciate your good health. So when you're in pain, it's like you're sick, but not sick to kill you, sick to build you. To keep appreciation in the forefront of your mind. So if you have to ask God, why am I continuously going through pain? It's because you're not appreciating something. You're not appreciating him. And show him a little bit more appreciation, and maybe that pain will begin to alleviate. But no, it couldn't be us, right? It couldn't be us. It's always just, we're the victim, right? No. If you want to be a victor, you have to outlast the pain. But if you continuously going through pain, it's because you're not appreciating who your creator. And it's time for you to get back to that appreciation. So understand, God is not putting you through pain to make you suffer. He's checking you and he's keeping you humble. And you should be allowing that pain to make you greater. But if you're allowing that pain to defeat you, then you deserve to stay in that pain because you're not learning what God is trying to teach you. That's my time. Peace to all my people in the struggle.
I met you when I was young. We kissed and we fell in love. Knew you were the one because I felt you inside my lungs. I have messed up again, so chose to let you go live. That's when I saw you with him. Heartbroken, so I just lived. I think I'm ready, might be ready. Now I'm ready for love. Don't think I'm jealous, but I felt it when I saw you someone. Okay, I'm jealous, cause I never thought you'd leave me alone. So now I'm jealous, I can't stand it, and I can't let you go. No, I just can't let you go. No, I just can't let you. I thought to myself, oh why'd you leave her?